It isn't always appreciated that the gas hobs fitted in caravans and motorhomes are rather different from those in our kitchens indoors. There are safety issues in particular that I'd like to focus on. Unlike water heaters that are run on gas or space heaters, the burners on a stove are open, they're exposed, and that means they draw oxygen out of the small living space, and they also discharge fumes into the small space you live. And that's why we have extra special safety issues at stake. Since a caravan or motorhome does bump along over the roads, gas burners do get out of adjustment, and that's why you must have your hob checked at least once a year by a specialist. As a related issue, you must only use a hob for cooking. You must never use it as an auxiliary heating appliance. To use it just like that is very, very doubtful. Even if it has been properly serviced, there are other matters other than emissions of gases. There's also the fact that it could actually set fire to part of the fabric. Well, now I'm almost embarrassed about this, but would you believe when I was asked to test a motorhome not many years ago, I actually caused a fire? Well, it wasn't this that caught fire, but there was a horrible smell of rubber. And a hob is usually held down with 4 screws around the perimeter, and to make it look smart there's a rubber cap over the top, the head of the screw. Now I was using a kettle which I'd purchased from a caravan accessory shop and in good faith, but the reality was when it was on this particular burner it was large enough to discharge the flames outwards so far that they came within perilous close contact with the rubber top on one of the screws, and that's why it started to smell and the smoke started to rise. In one of the hob manufacturer's instructions now, they even give specific dimensions, and they say that the diameter mustn't be greater than 180 millimeters. Now, moving away from the fire issue, modern hobs all have to have a flame failure device. I'm going to explain those sometime in future. Broadly speaking, if the flame blows out, this little device detects it's blown out and it automatically switches the gas supply off. Lastly, something you can do if you want to check that there is a problem maybe with the flame, look for little yellow flecks. They are a giveaway, and it's the kind of thing the expert will look for when they check the shape of the flame and the colour of the flame. Oh, one more point. If ever you have a saucepan and you find that it's a little bit black on the underside, oh dear, those burners need to be adjusted.